Welcome back to Peru. This is part 2 of the journey. After flying from Lima to Cusco with LATAM on Saturday, August 16th, 2025, we finally touched down in one of the most unique cities on the planet. Cusco isn't just a city, it's a museum made of stone. Fair warning before we begin, there will be walls.
Flew into Cusco early evening, brilliant. Saw sexy woman from the sky. Couldn't believe our luck. But we'd eaten at KFC at the airport at Lima, and we got a great big bucket of whatever it was called. And I started to feel pretty jippy soon after. On the flight, I felt jippy, but thankfully that was only an hour. It was only 20 minutes in the taxi. We got to our hotel here, which is gorgeous. And I spent the last 2 hours in the bathroom, at both ends. I don't need to tell you any more than that. Still, looking forward to tomorrow, another day.
We start our day right here in Cusco's Plaza de Armas, the beating heart of the city. Cobblestones underfoot, colonial balconies above, every corner feels like stepping back in time. From the plaza, we wander through narrow lanes, past colourful shops and bustling markets. Cusco isn't just a city, it's a labyrinth of history carved in stone. You can feel centuries of stories pressing in from every wall. And here we are on Hatun Rumiok Street, where Cusco's most famous stone hides in plain sight. The 12-angle stone isn't huge, just one wall among many, but the craftsmanship is mind-blowing. 12 perfectly cut angles fit together like a puzzle, and somehow there's no mortar holding them in place. This stone was part of the Palace of Inca Roca, now incorporated into the Archbishop's Palace wall. Many believe this type of stonework actually predates the Inca, showing that advanced masonry techniques existed long before their time.
Construction like that was by one reason: they have earthquakes. So why the angles make it stronger, make it unstable? It's like a Lego. That's why this is a masterpiece, because our weight is the 6,000 kilos or 6 tons, and it's the only one with other 11 stone around. Probably if you one day you want to take it out, not everything collapse, but this is a masterpiece, right? That side be original, and the other side be the copy.
So, yeah.
Spanish tried to replicate, but they couldn't. If you see it, they're so simple, symmetric. Spanish tried to replicate, but no idea why people do construction like that.
So, which civilization would you guess?
For Incas, Quilques, Cotacayes, they are much older. In Cusco, they are not one, there are many.
Yeah.
So that's why we say that side be good, and the other side they're not so good. We say it was made by the incapables. That is good, right? Like this. And if you see, I forget to tell you something interesting here too. It's not only the construction, it is in the foundation. Why? In every foundation, what we're gonna see, they start with a big stone, right?
Yeah.
But why here little one?
Why?
Yeah, according with the engineer, that system they call me to be for anti-seismic too. What they going to do? They're going to move.
Yeah.
And actually it goes deep, 2 meters under deep. Little book, just a puma, not the llama. The llama is another part.
Oh yeah,
Jewels.
ears.
Start here, right? Nose, eye, here.
Oh yeah.
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 The body, this way. Second leg, and the tail going.
Over the centuries, both the Inca and the Spanish tried to repair or modify these walls, but no matter how skilled they were, neither can match the precision of the pre-Incan masonry. Every block fits so perfectly that it almost seems like the stones were made to be eternal.
So we're looking right now at new, modern, contemporary copies of what went before. This on this side has no mortar, which makes it earthquake proof, because it's the mortar that's the weakest link. And on this side, this wall will likely collapse. That's hammers in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and look at that. You know what you're looking for now, don't you?
Shut up, son.
We're now inside the Qoricancha Museum, where we come face to face with an Inca mummy, preserved in a seated position that just shows how differently bodies were treated here compared with other cultures. Something that really stands out in this collection are the elongated skulls you see displayed. In many ancient Peruvian societies, people would bind a child's head early in life to deliberately reshape the skull, often as a sign of status. But it's worth noting, not all elongated skulls found in Peru are from intentional binding. Some may have other causes, and the story behind them is still being debated amongst researchers. Qoricancha, the beating heart of Cusco, once the most sacred site in the Inca world, now enveloped by a Catholic church. Even the conquistadors chose not to destroy it completely. The reason is obvious. The stonework here is unmatched, precise, seamless and enduring, far beyond what you'd expect from a Bronze Age culture like the Inca, and a reminder that this place holds layers of history still not fully understood.
the guide just told us, literally just now, that this bit here is like glass, and because of that, it says that you'd have to reach thousands of degrees centigrade, and the only way you can do it would be something like with a laser.
Within the Qoricancha complex, we come across this doorway, sometimes referred to as the Door of the Moon. Look closely and you'll notice the meticulously angled drill holes cut directly into the stone with astonishing precision. Archaeologists attribute this work to the Inca, suggesting it was achieved using tools made of bronze or stone. The walls themselves are built without mortar, and the purpose of these perfectly drilled apertures is still debated: structural, ceremonial, or perhaps even astronomical. It's hard not to feel that this stonework represents a level of engineering that continues to challenge our understanding, an enduring testament to ancient ingenuity, and a mystery that still hasn't given up all its secrets.
Mini-lith.